saved my soul when I was just a sinner left in the cold. Give me a second chance, save me from myself. Came to my rescue when I needed help. You wanna know why I love him like I do? Cause when my enemy said I was through, he took me from the bottom and put me on the top. He laid his hands on me, and now I can't be stopped.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Soulful Sundays by Real Unscripted. This is your boy Byron D, aka Mr. CD, coming back at you again in the studio. And it pains me to say this, guys, but tonight's episode is the season finale for season 1. Guys, we have been through so much together just in these short amount of times, and it seemed like the time flew by. But I will be back with the season 2. So you guys, I need everybody, all my unscripted family, all the people that listen to the sound of my voice. I know it might not be a pretty voice sometimes. But everybody that's listening, everybody that listens to the show, guys, we need to pull in more supporters. We need to pull in more listeners. And thank you to the ones that share the show with their friends and their family. I greatly appreciate it. First things first. First order of business. I want to send my condolences and my prayers out to the family of late, great John Witherspoon, a.k.a. Pops, Mr. Bang, Bang, Bang. He passed away last week, guys, and guys been the cornerstone of comedy for as long as I can remember. The first time I ever saw him was in Ice Cube's Friday, and if not anything, that guy epitomized that role. But my condolences and my prayers go out to him and his family. Well, to his family, I apologize. Out to his family. So, next order of business, guys. Soulful Sundays and the Real Unscripted from after today will be 2 separate entities. They will no longer be put together. Now, Soulful Sundays will still be up under the Real Unscripted umbrella, but it will be its own podcast. It will be its own show. That way, it could be associated with my, as of today, new church family, Church of the Highlands. That way, I'm able to use it when I see fit to, if I want to interview anybody, or if me and the fellas just want to get together and talk about some Jesus, guys. So, I will be in the works of making that new page for Soulful Sundays, and I will be making that new page. I'll be making the new podcast for that as well. I might change the name up a little bit. It might not be called Soulful Sundays by the time we come back. So you guys just stay tuned. Please make sure that you stay tuned and just keep checking out the Facebook pages and the Instagram and Twitter to keep you guys up to date and informed on when that season 1 for the Soulful Sundays and the season 2 for Real Unscripted is coming back. But guys, I will tell you, it will be back in December. I don't know what day in December, but it will be back in December. So yes, I am taking like a month off because I need to come up with some new material and come up with some new ideas and maybe structure it a little bit to where I figure out what topics I want to do, and I might be switching platforms. When I say platforms, I'll probably be using a different way of coming to you guys as far as the podcast, the software that I use. So I'm trying to do some things. So Dark Saint, I need you to get on that for me whenever you can, brother. Um, so see if we can get some new material, and I'm gonna run some things by him. And I will be getting my boy Daniel Ricks, aka Dark Saint, one of the hosts of Topic Mania, out on the show next season, because this guy is great. If you guys pay attention to the artwork that is being produced, and guys, the artwork that you see on my page and the cover art and everything, this is all by design. It's by my boy Daniel Ricks, aka Dark Saint. So if you have a podcast, or if you have any type of graphic needs or editing needs, guys, hit me up. Hit me in the DM, let me know, and I will get it to him, and he will give me a fee. I know Brisky is actually getting ready to get some material done by him, and the boy is bad. I can't say the man. Excuse my language. No, the man is bad. So, um, with that being said, guys, I really don't even have a topic for today. I really don't. It's one of those things where it's kind of like it's bittersweet, because I don't want to stop doing this. I don't want to let you go, but I got to take a break. Um, because as you can see, I was a little stagnant in the beginning when I first started, and I was doing 3 shows a week, and it slowly dwindled down to just 1 show a week, and I guess now I'm trying to pace myself so I'll know exactly what I'm doing. And I mean, like I said, I know what I'm doing, but I want to do a lot of things. Um, I want to do a whole lot of things that's with this show, and I'm trying to get this show, even if it's only local. Guys, I thank you for the support, and another thing, thank you for everyone that has come on the show and given their points of views and their ideas on the topics that I've chosen. And shout out to all my co-hosts, man. Shout out to all my co-hosts, Breesky, Mookie, Queen Sadgie. You guys are wonderful, and it was times that I really didn't want to do it, and you guys pushed me through it. Thank you so much. Thank you for encouraging me to continue to keep doing this. All my guests that have come on the show, from Antoine to Tony to my boy to Chris and his wife Muja, to my brother-in-law Jarvis and my sister Brianna. You guys, let's see, Ashley, Keisha, oh man, Brisky so many times. You guys are wonderful. You are the best. You have made this experience for me great, and I greatly appreciate it. And I cannot thank you guys enough for coming out and showing the support that you show. Um, Guys, I really want to know what you guys want to hear, even if it means you guys, I get a anonymous box for maybe problems that you might be going through, something that you haven't told anybody else. And the guys, and this is 100% confidential. Whatever you write me, no names will be involved. You can stay 100% anonymous. If you don't want to be anonymous about it, then that's fine too. Um, but going into this second season, we will be doing a lot of topics that I didn't get to touch on, especially when it comes down to the police brutality that's going on in the nation right now. The elections are getting ready to come up next year, so we'll be talking about that. So I don't know much about politics. I only know what I hear on the news, and sometimes I don't even pay attention to it because the news is too depressing. So, as far as Soulful Sundays, guys, I will be having my boy Joey Mack on the show. I will be having my boys Rusty on the show. So you guys stay tuned for a lot more than what you're used to. Um, I will leave you with this though. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a short show, guys. Um, love one another. If you don't do anything else, just love one another. Love the person that you're with. because they can be here today and gone tomorrow. So many people walk around not knowing how to love correctly, and it shows. Not knowing how to be loved correctly, and it shows. Some people, like I said, sometimes we have a genuine love for people and sometimes we don't. Keep that positive mindset, and if you try to keep a positive mindset throughout the day and throughout your week. Try to strive for positivity. I know sometimes it can be hard, but guys, we got to do it. And the thing is, and this is just my experience just from this week, and don't get me wrong, I got discouraged behind it. And it's like, and guys, I told you that I am trying to change for the better. I am trying to walk in my calling. I am trying to walk in my purpose. The devil knows that I'm trying to change. He knows that I'm trying to walk in my purpose. So he's trying to throw everything at me that he possibly can. Car broke down this weekend, and it's like, that's one of those things where, you guys know that I travel majority of the time for my job. So one of the most important things to me is my car, because that's how I make my money. So broke down this week. Then kind of find out my check didn't drop into my account when it was supposed to, and it's just been so much, and it's been a very stressful week. But the thing is, guys, I still have that faith that I know that God is still going to provide what I need, and maybe this is just a test to see if I'm really and truly ready for what He's getting ready to put me through. And guys, like I said, I did get discouraged, but the thing is, I had to pray about it. And I need some people, this is the thing, having that faith is continuing to believe that God is going to bless you no matter what. Even when it's looking bleak, even when it's looking bad, even when it's looking nothing but darkness and you do not see the silver lining, believing that God is still that's a true test of faith. Believing that God is going to bless you and God's going to bring you through before it even happens, that is a true test of faith. And this week I've been tested, and guys, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to continue to be tested, because I've decided to step out on faith and in trusting God instead of entrusting in myself, and trusting in on anybody else, and trusting in on man. Instead of me trusting everything else that's around me, I'm solely focused on Him. Now, like I said, don't get me wrong, I'm no perfect person. God ain't through with me yet. But I'm working on it. I'm truly working on it. I'm trying to be passionate about the things that God is going to bless me with, and the things that God is going to do in my life. And see, the thing is, a lot of us don't realize that walking into a purpose and walking into what God has called us, you have to be passionate about it. And the thing is, this is how Pastor Chris brought it to us today. The same way that we shout for Alabama, Auburn, the Patriots, the Cowboys, or whatever sports team, the same way we shout for them. And these people don't even know who the heck you are. But you're out there giving 110%, shouting every time they get a touch.